This video is brought to you by Against the Flow of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is a book about Jake Fayard, a Marine veteran who is unhappy with the political machine running the state of Mississippi. He decides to fight the corruption from the inside. Jake will face more challenges than he ever has and will stand up for what he thinks is right. His notoriously hot temper will push him to the edge of murder, along with his friend and brother Kobe Barhanovich. Together, they will fight the system and give the power back to the citizens of Mississippi.
Against the Flow of Mississippi was written by Anthony Oksenholt and was published by Oksenholt Biloxi Publishing, LLC. A link to the book will be placed in the description below.
Selling Biloxi Belle and Biloxi Boy Cooking and Fishing is about how to have fun on the water. We're going to do a little bit of cooking. We're going to do a little bit of rebuilding a sailboat. Maybe doing some sailing. We're going to do a whole lot of boating, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Thank y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Also, if you like the music, check out my brother Ben Thompson, Barefoot with a Stetson. Name of the song is Barefoot and Ready to Party.
Take a tall glass and fill it with ice. Pour some vodka to make it nice. Then add some rum and a little gin. A shot of tequila for the win. Next comes orange liquor and sweet and sour. Mix a splash of cola, get ready for the kick. You want a drink that'll set you free? Get yourself a Long Island iced tea. A pub on the wharf or a bar on the beach. All the dance moves your friends can teach. A frozen drink with a straw and umbrella, or a premium bottle from a nice wine cellar. A cup of ice and a little Sprite. You're getting ready for a fun night. Add some light rum and a little more. Then passion fruit juice is your next pour. A little lime juice and you're almost done. Now a big shot of 151. You're drinking something that is insane. Enjoy drinking a hurricane. A pub on the wharf or a bar on the beach. All the dance moves your friends can teach. A frozen drink made with Bacardi, bare feet and blue jeans. Get ready to party. Put some cherry brandy in a cup. Grab some ice and fill it up. Add dark rum and light rum too. Then pineapple and papaya juice. Add sugar and get ready for some fun. The last ingredient is 151. Your senses will flood like a tsunami. You're about to drink yourself a zombie. A pub on the wharf or a bar on the beach. All the dance moves your friends can teach. A frozen drink made with Bacardi, bare feet and blue jeans. Get ready to party. Sun, party on the pier. There's nothing wrong with ice cold beer. Get a frozen drink made with Bacardi. Barefoot with a Stetson and ready to party. Barefoot with a Stetson and ready to party. Frozen drinks, warm nights, feeling hearty. Raise a glass, feel the breeze, and you'll see every sip's a vibe when you're drinking carefree.
All right, y'all, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Gotta love driving through East Texas first thing in the morning. But hey, y'all know me. I gotta pay for this expensive ass habit, AKA my beautiful sailboat. Y'all know I'm pretty much prone to changing my mind at any time whenever I see a need to modify something, or if I veto an idea that I previously had for whatever reason.
Well, I've been thinking of the 48 volt system and the 48 volt forklift motor. I'm not so sure that's going to work out for me. Now, I figure the only reason I would really need a motor, obviously to initially move it, because the sales I'm not even going to trust. And I need to move it quickly. Like I'm moving the boat in about a week and a half. Well, a little more than a week and a half. I'll be home to move it. I'd like to move it Sunday morning on the 7th. Well, Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, we're going to spend rigging the boat up to making sure that it's going to be the way it's going to be. But I got that outboard motor. Outboard motor's a pretty good deal, I think. But I think I could still be classified as going green if I only use the thing to get in and out of harbor. That's just my opinion. When I get out on the water, I ain't no hurry to go nowhere. The other thing is, I'm also probably going to put a gas generator on the boat as a backup. I got to figure out where I'm going to put it and how I'm going to put it, but chances are better than not there's going to be a gas generator on there. Everything else is going electric. Now, I've been trying to make up my mind. Do I want to go 12 volts? Do I want to go 24 volts? I've been looking at inverters. I've been looking at battery maintainers. Most everything on DC that I'm going to run is 12 volts. So what I'm looking at doing is going and getting some 12 volt lithium ion batteries with a battery manager built in, all that good stuff. Find them for about $100 in places. Found one that's got like 15,000 deep cycles. I think that's really all I'm gonna need. And I can hook several inverters up to the 12 volt systems to run different things. So I don't have to have one big ass inverter. I can have several smaller ones. I'm really thinking that's the route that I'm going to go. Because of, with the appliances I'm going to have on there, I'm putting a 7 cubic foot refrigerator. I want to put a 5 cubic foot deep freeze. I want to put an air conditioning on there. Gonna be a mini split. I think a 10,000 BTU mini split will cool and heat that whole boat. Buying those for about $500. and they'll work. A small washer and dryer, and I do mean small, like the kind that you mount on the wall. I like to have clean clothes. And a water heater. I do want a hot water heater. I don't like taking cold showers. They tend to put me in a bad mood. So, on top of that, a convection range, and probably going to get one of those toaster ovens. They work like a regular oven. They'll heat stuff up to 450 degrees and got a timer on it. They're cheap and small. So I'm really thinking about going that route. I've got all the comforts of home. Self-contained on the boat, downsized. I can live on it for an extended amount of time. Water maker. Gonna have my own water maker on board too, eventually. That's gonna be a while before I get that. That's like $4,000. But I'm gonna put it on there. I'm probably gonna put the water maker on board after I splash the boat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the plumbing in place for it. These are things that I'm thinking about because I want this thing to be as self-contained as possible. But I also understand I'm going to need a generator in case my wind and my solar are not working for whatever reason. Things fuck up on the water. I think we can all agree with that. And when things fuck up on the water, they fuck up at the least convenient time for everybody. Yeah, I've got Towboat US. But if I'm sitting out in the middle of the Gulf, am I really going to get any help anytime soon? Probably not. I don't like sitting in the dark. You know, yeah, I'm going to have flashlights on board and emergency lighting and shit like that, but I want to make sure that I'm good to go. Because it's just me. As far as I know, if I go anywhere, I'm going to be soloing. If I solo, I might need to be able to get to a safe place. All my navigation and shit, that takes electricity. All battery powered. It's all 12 volt. I'm gonna need something. So these are just my thoughts on how I'm gonna survive if it comes down to where I have to do something. I hope it don't come to that. But it might. Very well might. The other thing is by having the outboard on the boat, I'm removing the shaft. The shaft drive. I'm removing the engine. That's opening up space. Okay, so I got to store gasoline somewhere. That's not a problem. I can put a small gas tank on board. And I plan on doing that. Be sealed up. Be good to go. That's what I'm working on, folks. Because I don't want to be stranded out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico wondering where I'm going. Waiting on the current to take me where it's going to go. If I'm in a becalmed situation. If I can avoid problems, I'd like to. If I can fix something quicker, I want to. Just my thoughts, y'all. Y'all let me know what you think. Take care. Selling Biloxi Belle. Bear winds and following seas. Your host, Anthony Oksenholt.